Let me try again. I'm professional. So professional. Absolutely, completely professional. Okay, let me turn that down a little bit. How am I competing? I'm pretty much neck and neck, so let me just turn that down a bit. There we go. That should be about right. Okay, let me try again. Hi everyone, how are we all doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Slight change of plan. I went to go load up Bioshock and I was like, I'm too hungry and too cold to play Bioshock today. Therefore, Pokemon it is. But yeah, so I'm a slightly further away potato than I originally intended. Purely because, as I mentioned yesterday, in order for me to stream with my camera, it either needs to be really up close, but then that means that I don't get the height advantage, so I'm constantly like this. Or I'm a little bit further away. If I decide to take the potato filter off, I'll be able to zoom in. So it's like I need to make decisions. Right. So yes, I remember now. I was trying to get as many of these as close to level 60 as possible. And then after that, we should be in a good place to have a look at our peoples. The gym. Who's first, actually? Let's put Agnes first. Have we got any... You're not going to be much use. I may have to instantly swap them back out. And I kind of figured if I'm a bit too hungry and a bit too tired, I'm probably going to need to play something a little bit different. Oh, don't put him in. Let's go deal with the electro ones first with Whomperdump, actually. Boop. So they're gonna background level up for a little while. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to zoom in. So if anybody has used Snap Camera and is able to zoom in, can you let me know your my spot? Alex! Hey! How's the like past 2 hours been? Since the last time I spoke to you. Slight change of plan, Alex. We are playing Pokemon. Not Bioshock in the end. I'm really tired and hungry and I was like, I don't think I can handle this. Hey! Run away. I want the electro one, please. Please. I did unmute, didn't I? I'm not still... No, I have unmuted. And it is actually picking up. It is on the right one. I'm freaking paranoid about this. I'm genuinely terrified about this now. Honestly. Quick. Really? Ugh. You can't... No, Sturdy. Oh, thank you, Earthwind Firefox. Also, hi. How was your Thursday? Sorry. Hi, Bleach. Everyone's come in. How are we all? How's everybody's day going? Hopefully it's going well. Whoosh. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. Hydration is important, everyone. What's the matter? So, Ryan found what looks to be an absolutely amazing game that I am, depending on how much it is, I might have to download when I get paid next week. It's called Somerville, SOMERVILLE, if I remember correctly. That looked really cool. I have no idea what's happening in it, but it looked really awesome. Battlefield 1. Ooh, go for it. Go for it. Do it. Be different. Give WoW a break. For 5 minutes. What's up? What's up, Papa? What's up, Papa Dog? You want a wee, don't you? So naturally, of course, he picks the best time to need the toilet, which is after I've already started streaming. Which is always fun. You're a monkey. You gone to bed? Oh no, not yet. It was Zach just came back from his nan's today, so we were having a good little play together. It was absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorbs. You really want to go, don't you? Oh, for goodness sake. Right. You picked literally the worst place you could. Right, okay. Bear with me 1 second. The puppy dog needs letting out for a wee. Hold on, mister. Worst times to do this. No prattling about. I'll leave the door open for him for a minute. He can come in when he likes. Oh gosh. We'll deal with you. Oh dearie me. Oh, I'm so tired. I finished work for the week, everybody. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. I don't think I like the camera being there because I'm just realising that as I go to turn around here, I'm pretty much completely turning away. So let me just try shimmying that there. How does that look? Because that's pretty much slap bang in the middle. But the only problem is then I'm too far over. How does that look? It looks a bit better. But I'm still... Let's see, what if I put it on this monitor? That's a bit better. We'll try that one. We'll try that monitor. I moved it over to my left monitor, but it's not really working. I am good, thank you. I am good. Sorry, just slight technical things. Yeah, like I said, just finished work for the week, so that's always a good thing. Can't be arguing with that. I feel like I got everything sorted. I feel like ordinarily work's been I feel like I'm in a good place at work at the moment. The last couple of weeks have just been really busy, so I've never really felt like I've been on top of stuff. But I finally feel like I have managed for things to go a little bit more stable this week, so that's not a bad thing. Bro! I can't have the back door open all night. It's cold. We're in the middle of an energy crisis. I swear, if you're barking at the dogs.
No, God,
You're barking at doggos.
No!
Ian,
No! No!
where are you? Come on. Bro. Sleep. Stop being silly. Okay. I'm back. Hey! Sorry, I'm back. Doggo was deciding to do everything he could to be naughty. How is your day? I love the fact that I have little Christmas hats on my emotes now. That's adorable. It's absolutely adorbs. And also, I finally have my camera up where I want it to be. But I am slightly small. I'm a slightly small potato. This makes me a little bit sad. I'm a tiny potato. So I have to have a look. Tiny little potato. Oh. How's your day been, Chadwin? Hopefully it's been going well. Whee. Oh, actually, before I do that, I want to introduce you guys to something that I found out today. Let me see if I can find it. Let me give it a quick, probably worth the Google. Right. Oh, what was it called? Let me grab my phone. Because it had a specific name. No. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? It was on my. There. That's it. Quantic test. So, let me just pull this up for a second. Because I found out, I was watching a TikTok earlier today, and it was somebody who was talking about, it was a really sexist comment, and it was basically saying that when women play games, the only games that women want to play are ones where it's not scary. I've been... Okay. No, I haven't seen it, but I've seen that your mum's gone a bit crazy, so I'm guessing I mean Christmas stuff. Yeah, I promise it's not scary. And it's basically, this person was being really horrible, and he was saying that women only like video games that they can control, where they have control over things. And I was like, okay, that's a massive generalization for absolute starters. Like, that's an awful thing to say in general. However, it's also really incorrect. And this woman commented on it, and she said, actually, you can go and have a look and see what your preference of game type is. And it's called Quantic Gamer Types. So let me just stick on. There we go. Right. So this is it. So you can take a test to find out what your type of games are. So there's acrobats who are solo gamers who primarily want to take on challenging gameplay, and when they practice over and over again until they can take on the most difficult missions and bosses in games. So it kind of lets you know what your preference in gaming type is. So I took mine, and so you have a primary and like a dominant and a secondary type. So gamers who have a single dominant type of game are assigned a primary type, whereas gamers who have a noticeably second type are assigned a blended. So I am blended. So my primary is Slayer. So Slayers want to be the heroic protagonist in a cinematic story, which is true. I do tend to prefer story-driven games. They enjoy games with a strong creative vision and highly curated narratives and experiences. Slayers are also solo gamers who look for slower paced, accessible gameplay, which is true. They care very little about power progression or strategic planning and prefer to just experience the game as it unfolds in the moment, which is why I say I normally tend to stick on easy, because I want to focus on the story. In this sense, Slayers see games as highly interactive action movies. So in their popular games, we see a variety of narrative-focused games that tend to be more, I think that's supposed to be tend to be more linear and on rails. So that is my primary, and then my second is Bounty Hunter, which is here. Where the Slayer wants an on-rails curated cinematic experience, the Bounty Hunter wants a game world that they can make their own through customization and exploration, which is true. I do tend to try and get certain games where you get all of the achievements. I love exploring different things. I do also spend a lot of time in character customizations, but this isn't my primary. This is like, once I've done the main part of it, then I'll have a look at things. Although it's slightly ironic that my primary and secondary are kind of counteracting. So where the Slayer has a low discovery and design score. We see above average discovery and design scores here for the bounty hunter. Bounty hunters are also interested in power progression through leveling up their characters and upgrading their weapons, which is true in certain games. Some I don't care, other games I do. So they want to see their characters grow and become powerful in the context of the world. This is also something that differentiates them from slayers who don't care about power progression and seem more interested in the moment-to-moment experience of the game. So here is the bounty hunters' popular games. We see titles like Saints Row, Far Cry and Mass Effect. So I just thought that was really interesting, so I thought I would share that with you. Let me go back onto Twitch. Let me see what they say. Oh, no, you gaming. That's what they're there for. That's literally what they're there for. Please don't apologise. Also, hi, how are you? Yeah, honestly, if you want to stick thingies in, do it. Oh, Gentleman Duck for 5 minutes. Okay, that's fine. I've missed a whole bunch of stuff. Right, what do we get? So that was a poker call. They've been caught by that. E-gaming, what's the thing? I don't need to take a test to find out what type of game when I know what games I played, which is true. But no, I just thought that was interesting. So if you at any point kind of want to see what your preference in gaming is, go for it. Right, right, Gentleman Duck. Where is it? Just bear with me for a moment while I find it.
Ducks!
Ducks. Where is the Gentleman Duck? Did I not favourite it? Oh, I didn't. Let me try Gentleman Duck instead. I need to favourite this. I did. Ah, there we go. It's Gentleman Duck, not Gentlemen Duck. There we go. I am now Gentleman Duck for 5 minutes. So somebody at 5.2 remind me I need to take this filter off. I'm also gonna favourite this so I don't have to search for it so long next time. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. But yeah, so I just found that was really interesting that it kind of takes your preferences in games and actually assigns it to what you actually prefer. But yeah, so if you are sat there like, oh, I don't really know, I suppose that also helps you in relation to if you want to get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, be reminding that. I have found some other ones that I may be other filters that I may be maybe introducing in the future. I love it. I love Titanic Flute. It's hilarious. Like every single time, I'm like, oh. Reminds me, I do not want Zach to pick up the flute at all. Not flute, recorder. I wouldn't mind the flute actually, but usually it's kind of prefaced by the recorder and I don't really want that at all. But yeah, so let me pop it in chat just in case anybody is interested in having a look at that, because I found it really interesting. And when I was reading it, I was like, do you know what? Yeah, there are certain games where I am 100% one, and then the ironic thing is I'm literally the binary opposite of myself. So I shouldn't... if I am one, I shouldn't necessarily be the opposite as my other game, but apparently I am. I think it purely depends on the type of game. So ones like Final Fantasy VII... Genshin Impact and things like that, I do primarily go for doing all the exploration, getting all the side quests, getting all the achievements, making sure that my weapon is as strong as it can be. But then there are others where I'm not necessarily that bothered about it, and I'm like, do you know what, like Bioshock. So Bioshock, it's on easy because I want to focus on the story. So it is interesting the fact that, yeah, 100%. That is me. Oh no, it doesn't affect you. Gosh darn it. Ow. Right, we'll swap you for you. Because that seems to be super effective. Oh yeah, because it's a bird type, isn't it? A bird type are susceptible to whatever this move is. But yeah, if you want to go and have a look at what your own thing is, put it in, because I'd be very interested. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons that as well that I start taking it. Oh, you little... is because I'd like to know what kind of game is outside of my comfort zone. If I ever decided to do it. Wake up! Grab a bunch of little makeup! Kobe! Frickin' Dream Eater! Alright. Jesus. It's not very effective. You woke up yet? Oh my god. He's just gonna slowly eat away at your freaking health bar, isn't he? Finally! How many? You don't do that normally. Boo! Nice. Nice. Nice! Sub-Zero Sheer Cold. Ooh, that'll probably be a good one. The target faints instantly. It's less likely to hit the target if it's used by Pokemon other than Ice types. It's less likely to hit the target if it's used by Pokemon other than Ice types. No, yeah. It's such a low thing. It's such a low, and if it's susceptible to that anyway, I'm making it a lot harder for myself by taking a useful one off with that. Let's go burn this plant. Let's go burn this plant. Nice. Nice. Sweet. Oh, stop licking. Anyone here? Yes. You guys didn't remind me. You got an extra minute of Gentleman Duck. There we go. I see some games and I think, I like that but never get it. Stuff like Fire Emblem where you can customize, craft and change weapons, etc. But it has to have a good story. Yeah. I don't necessarily have... I mean, I guess this... that's probably not accurate. There are probably a variety of games that I'm just like, do you know what? That would never interest me. One of my things is kind of horror games. I know that I've played a lot of horror games recently, but do you know, like hack and slashers or things like Valorant, etc.? I think because there's the whole thing of get good, and I get that. Like, I get that it is supposed to be a skill-based thing, but anything that's multiplayer, where somebody else has the ability to just end your entire existence in like a half a second, to me, there's no fun in it, because you spend all that time loading in to get instantly taken out by the first person you see, to go back to the lobby, to then get into a waiting queue again. I suppose, or at least for Valorant, like, you've got to wait until that match is gone, and yes, okay, you can help out your other teammates, but it's still just you sat there watching other people play that game until you're allowed to come back in, and then you're allowed to come back in, just to then go into the next bit, just to get instantly taken out. And it's like, I see a pattern here. It's just not my cup of tea, shall we say. Nothing against for those who enjoy that kind of game. It's just not me. So that's one of the reasons that I don't do it. I also don't like, as a female gamer, I don't want to deal with male gamers in that context. Like, I'd have to know who I'm going into a squad team with. As I have seen far too many people that play with randos and just get just the most horrific abuse thrown at them. The good news is I think it's starting to kind of die a death. I've seen more and more videos now where one person is that misogynistic person and the rest of the team are actually sticking, like, not sticking up for her, but just basically letting the guy know that this isn't how you speak to people. This isn't what we want to see on our game. And I appreciate that. Like, it's good to see that it is slowly dying a death. Yes, that too. Incredibly repetitive. I played Fortnite for a little while, and I mean a little while. And I think I did 3 rounds, and I was just like, oh, you know what? I can't be dealing with this. But at least with Valorant, at least with Fortnite, you can pretty much leave the lobby and go getting in another one. I've seen a couple of streamers that play a lot of Valorant, and I'm just like, this just seems boring to me. But that's just my own personal opinion. I'm not going to say, like, some people love that, and that's great. I find that with COD and FIFA. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't really like football, so I'm not really going to enjoy a game about football. Really, am I? It's the same with a lot of sport. I'm not really into a lot of sports, so a lot of sports game I'm not going to play. There's no point. If I don't enjoy the sport, or I don't know the rules, etc. behind the sport, I'm not going to enjoy it. More people, yeah, oh, absolutely. It's definitely heading in the right direction with people calling that behaviour out. It is very good to see. Chingling, isn't it though? It's freaking adorable. Ooh, Dream Eater. What is Dream Eater? It's a psychic move. The user eats the dreams of a sleeping target. The user's HP is restored by half the ooh. That might be a good one. I might swap that with inflicts damage equal to the user's level, so it would deal 60. I might switch it with that, actually. Yeah, Chinglings are incredibly cute. I love the fact that somebody just took a bell and went, do you know what? That would make a really cute Pokemon. And I appreciate that. Because it did. They were 100% grown. Anything else in here that I can level up with? Or have I cleared the room out again? Oh no, that's a thing. I still don't understand the biology of this. I don't understand how it works. Is it a tail or is it hair? How does the front of it open up to kind of like a Demogorgon type thing? You confuse me. It's both. How does that work though? I don't... How can it be its tail and the fur on its back? How does it become a Demogorgon? Like, I don't understand you. Oh. Right, come on, Agnes. There we go. That's fine. You stay asleep. And I will earthquake you. Stay asleep. kind of feel a bit mean knocking this thing out while it's asleep. Sorry. Hey. So once I get these two to level 60, I will be hopefully taking on the Elite Four. We're going to see how badly that's going to go. Wish me luck. Knocking it out. Knocking it out dead. I know, because that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, as much as people... As much as people don't want to admit it, knocking out a Pokemon is 100% killing it. It's 100% killing it, let's be honest. Let's put Umpedon first, actually. You'll smash him. What, the rocks underneath me as it pulverised me into the ground? I 100% agree. Oh dear. You're awaiting my direction. Let's earthquake it, seeing as that's the most effective. Why are you purring? You're not a cat. You're a big old heckin' chunk of dog. Guess it's because that's why we have revives. Yeah, to be fair, it's very similar with the Final Fantasy series, where your character doesn't die, they just get to 0 HP, and then they need a Phoenix down, which revives them from knockout. I loved, my favourite thing about all of that was in Final Fantasy VII, when a certain character dies, and everyone was like, why didn't they just use revive on her? That's like, that's not how that works. There we go. Whee. Chicken. Should see if there's a chicken. Is there a chicken filter? There's a duck one, which is just weird. Oh no. That's gone terribly wrong. I probably shouldn't check this out on stream. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They're awful. I can have my face on a roast chicken, as in like after it's dead, beheaded and cooked, or on a chicken nugget. Oh my god. You know, I can't even pick up the whole thing. You can see my living room in the back. There's me like, ah! What's the nugget look like? Oh god, it's got half my face on it. Oh lord, let's get back to the potato. Is advertising wow to me? Really? Oh dear. Twitch is like, I hear you wanting to take... I hear you wanted to take a break from WoW. That ain't happening. I love the fact it doesn't advertise. Yeah, I love the fact that whenever, because obviously a lot of it goes through like what games you currently play, etc. But I always love when they advertise stuff that you've already got. It's like, well, we think you'd like this. Yeah, I do, because I've already got it. Yeah. That fucking chicken was horrendous. That's just the worst thing ever. Ah, oh, grab my back. Oh, there you go. Are they? Oh yeah, I suppose yeah, because they're in the future. See, I'm still wanting to reserve that. What's it called? Oh, what's it called? The Hogwarts Legacy game. I want to reserve that with my next paycheck. Because that looks amazing. Right. I want to see. Let me. Boop. I wonder how they're finding it. I wonder how they're finding it. Make sure my phone's on silent for a second. Dream Eater. Let's try this Dream Eater. I want to see what it does. Do you need to be asleep first? I'm so confused. Yes. But now it's saying that hypnosis wasn't work on him. Oh, he's avoiding it. Doesn't affect Agnes. Oh, this is going to be a long battle. Right. Thank Christ. Okay. Now you're asleep. Maybe I shouldn't have had this. Thank goodness I have hypnosis, because that would have really... Yeah. You know, if I hadn't figured that out on this, I'd have been so angry. Because if I hadn't got a hypnosis, I would never have been able to use it. Oh, that's annoying. Well, at least we know. Scout Sky. Any more Pokemon in here for me to inconveniently discorporate? Bonus points for anyone who gets that reference. Boop. Think little man's asleep. Sleep, sleep. Hello. That's it. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I lived with the Scouser. 10 out of 10. Not recommend. Well done. Look at little Agnes starting to prove her worth. Oh, 59. Honesty is the best flavour. Also the most cruelest flavour. Okay. Let's go heal up. pop. Love it. How are you? How is your day? Hopefully your Thursday's gone well. I'm really hungry. I'm a sad potato. I'm a sad, sad, hungry potato. I don't want to work some. Please now. Well, if I tell you I'm at a funeral tomorrow, I think you'll probably prefer to be at work. Aww, that was really cute. Might want Padon being there. Sinuses hate the dryness of Germany there. Oh, tough. That sounds rough. Whee. I'm hungry, folks. Feed me.
What's wrong with Germany? Not moist enough.
Hmm?
Germany not moist enough.
No. Germany needs an increase in the moistness. Oh, being like, sort my account. I want to pay my tuition fees. Oh God, don't get me started with. Okay, actually, you'll be fine for that. Don't get me started on. Chuffing student finance and their absolute inability to do even their basic jobs. It's ridiculous how stupid they are. It's like when I went to go do my PGCE, they told me the entire time, you will get money in order to do this, you will get money in order to do this, you will get money in order to do this. So I joined the course, I started, I got 2 months in, and they turned around and they went, oh yeah, because you're not 25, because you're not married, and because you've not been financially independent for 5 years, we're basing your capacity to have student finance based on what your parents earned. And I was like, but I don't live with my parents. Like, I've moved out. I am not asking my parents to continually financially support me. Yes, I'm not married yet. I was like, but what kind of sexist stuff is that? Yo, somehow I can prove I'm financially independent if I get married. What kind of nonsense is that? Like, I could be married and still live at home and be financially dependent on my parents. And they're like, oh, you're not 25. I was like, you can legally start working from the age of 18. And I was like, so what kind of frig is, why have I suddenly got to be 25 to be classed as financially independent? We were like, well, what happens if something happened in the past 2 years and I was estranged from my parents? Or what happens if my parents had died? Oh, you'd be classed as financially independent then? I was like, what? So should I go phone up my parents and say, would you mind popping your clogs so I can get some money to do a PGCE? Like, what kind of nonsense is that? And I was like, I've been in a job. I was like, my parents have not financially supported me. Yes, okay, they've given me somewhere to live, but they haven't financially supported me in years, since I came back from uni when I was 21. In fact, actually, even before I went to uni. And I was like, so I've been financially independent. I've been in work. I can show you all of my jobs, etc., that I've had. So you're going to classify me as not being financially dependent because I'm not 25, I'm not married, and apparently being in a job is not proof enough. I was like, can you hear yourself? And they were so rude, and I burst into tears. Dan took the phone off and was really rude to them, so they hung up on it. And in the end, they just went, no, sorry. You're not entitled to it, so deal with it. So that was fun. So honestly, don't get me started on student finance. They are the most ridiculous thing on the planet. Sorry, that was a slight rant, wasn't it? It's because I'm hungry. Ow. It's not very effective. Do you know what Wompadunk kind of reminds me of? Have you ever seen the anime, or at least heard of it, called The Day That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime? Kind of reminds me of that. How the hell is Wompadump level freaking 64? Jesus Christ. Wompadump, you need to calm down, mate. You're getting too freaking powerful. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to nerf him. Let me just stick him in a box for a minute. Drifblim. I'll tell you what, yeah, let me level up Drifblim for a while. Oh yeah, they genuinely had no freaking idea what was going on in their establishment at all. But then again, Department of Work and Pensions were exactly the same. It's true though, what a joke. Yeah, exactly. And I was just sat there and I was like, what kind of criteria is that though? I was like, how are you expecting me to get on in my life if you are sticking every single one of these barriers in front of me in order to get on in my life? But yeah, DWP were exactly the same. I used to work for the Citizens Advice Bureau a very, very long time ago. And I used to be telling them how things work. You see, academic, this is true. I love my academics to pieces, but sometimes I'm like, how have you got a PhD? How do you have a PhD but you don't know how to... I don't... That's fair. That is 100% fair. There we go, let's bring Kirby out. Yeah. Oh, come on! Frickin' Zubat! That right there was what it was like, us dealing with our academics. Oh, my favourite thing is when I basically sass them. Oh, sometimes they do ask you to do some ridiculous stuff. My favourite one is when they're like, can you forward this to this person? And I'm like, do you know if you took my name out and put their name in, you've done it. You've done it. Why were you creating more work? Sending an email to me saying, can you send such and such this email? When you could just put their goddamn name in the freaking inbox. It would be done for you. Do I need to blow your mind with how Outlook works? The thing is, though, some of mine work in computer science. This is literally their job, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know. I didn't know that if you opened a Word document in the online version of Word, it sends all of your stuff skew with." I'm like, "You are a lecturer in computer science, my good sir. I should not be explaining this to you." They say because they don't want queries sent to them. Okay, that at least I can kind of understand. Kind of. Tells me who to send it to and sends it to me like... Yeah, to be fair, it's ridiculous. Right, flamethrower. Did you dodge that? Is that what's going on here? That's better. Boom. I said burr. It's warm in here. Instead of me copying and pasting the email and saying sent on behalf of the Deputy Dean, yeah. This... The frick is it gone? Oh, it used bounce. Oh, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. This is one of the reasons of having like a generic thing. Of just being like, right, okay. I mean, I can kind of see where they're coming from in relation to that. The amount of times that I have sent an email to people and said, please direct your responses to this inbox. I will not respond to you. And they've just gone, oh, can you send it here? And I'm like... Did you read? Did you try? Did you even try. I bold, underlined, italicked, highlighted the only bit that you need, and you still managed to not do it. Don't the quiz. Yeah, vast majority of the time I end up sending the queries to them anyway, because I'm like, oh, is it? Yeah, 9.9 billion out of 10. Yeah. Literally. Because it's not our job to know all of that. I mean, the one good thing when I used to work for the ADR, what they used to do is they used to compile together a list of Q&As based on things that they've had historically that they're more likely to get queries about and what the answer is to them. And therefore, if they did get queries and they did kind of fit in line with what was in the Q&A, you just sent them the whole document of Q&A and just be like, if you have any queries, please refer to this document and sod off. I loved him as the ADR. I was so sad when he said he wasn't going to be it anymore. He's so good. He was so freaking good at that job. To be honest, I need to create an extra signature saying, not my job. Please note, I work in administration. I don't know everything. You gets. You gets. You gets. Right, so I'm gonna box Pingu as well. I'm gonna box Right, let me... I'll bring Julian in for a bit. Don't worry, he's not being boxed forever. He's just a bit too powerful at the moment. He needs to calm down a bit. He's getting too high on the levels. I want to keep them at least relatively the same-ish levels. I love Sub-Zero's thing. It sounds like a rock. Like, nice. My sponge. Oh, I felt that. To be fair, right now in the UK, that's how it feels like with the weather. That's basically, you know, when I got stuck on the M1, that's basically how it felt. That's very much how it felt. I really want to buy the Piplup, Pikachu and Squirtle plushies from Tesco. Do it! I don't know whether we've got them on here. I don't think we do. Let me see if I can... No, it's not. No, it's not that. It might be a different generation. Because I don't think I've seen it all game. So I'm guessing it probably isn't one of these. It's all to do with Clefairies. No. Okay, that's fine. The Raichu's good. Well, it's the evolution. Of course Raichu's essentially better than Pikachu. The only reason that Pikachu gets the love it gets is because Ash keeps it for 9 billion years. What's it called? It's like Otterly? Pokemon. Ottawa? Is it Ottawa? Oshawott. Oshawott. That was Zach's first chosen Pikachu. Pikachu? Pokemon. When we went to Barcelona and we went down the nerdy street in Barcelona, oh my god, I don't know if I've ever told you about that, but that place is freaking amazing. They had an entire Pokemon shop that was dedicated to the cards and the plushies and the phone cases, and literally anything Pokemon related was in this shop. So when we took him in, we were like, you can pick your own thing if you want. You can pick your very first Pokemon. And he picked an Oshawott. And it is ridiculously cute. There you go. That's my story for today. Awful lately. Went uni today and it rained all day. Bottom of my shoes is peeled off. Oh no. Oh, there's nothing worse than that. Do you know what? That reminds me of a time something very similar happened to me. Yeah, the entire bottom half of my sole came off of my shoe to the point where it looked like, as I was walking, I had to be so careful not to trip over anything because the entire sole was just coming off the bottom of the shoe. And I was at work and I was like, it was when I was still having to catch a train and a tram in order to get to and from work. So I was like, I am screwed. I don't have where our campus is, it's really far away from where any kind of shoe shops are or anything. So I just had to sit. I had to just deal with it for the whole day. Luckily enough, I brought my lunch with me, and but yeah, that was a fun 15-minute walk. I think what I ended up doing was I ended up folding part of the sole inside the shoe and walking that way so I didn't trip over my face. Got in the car, I was like, Dad, I got my shoe. It was a cheap one from Primark, so I don't really know what I was expecting. Primani is not known for their good quality, long-lasting shoes. Rude! It was quite funny though. It was awful. It was when I was still at Institute of Education. So, for goodness sake. I'm gonna teach. No, I'm not gonna teach you that. Yes. I'm gonna say I'm gonna teach it self-destruct purely for Dan, and I was like, nah, I've changed my mind. That's fine. Yeah, it was so awful. I mean, like I said, the vast majority of the day, I was on campus, so it was only walk, and it was like about halfway through the day as it completely ripped off. So walking to work was fine, but I did have to I had to take it very steady when I walked back to the tram. And when I got onto the train, I was like, just kind of limped over to Dan, like, my shoe. Dad, my shoe. Dan laughed, and I was like, to be fair, it is quite funny. Didn't appreciate it at all. Ah. How are we doing? I needed my hand holding sending 6 emails. I just love the fact though that you phoned me like there was anything I could do if you did mess it up. Like if you did send it to the wrong person, and I was like, It was quite funny. I have done that before though, where I phoned somebody up and I've just been repeatedly like, can you check this over please? Because I have the distinct feeling I've done something wrong. Like I've messed up here somewhere and I just don't know how. Please help me. Help me. Beep. Come on, little rhino. Ew, yes. You're running rather low on health, aren't you?
Rufus, do you keep farting?
I think he does.
Your arse so toxic.
He's a stinky boy.
Look at him. What are you staying on? So you got a bright slut.
Hmm.
Set yourself.
Nice! See. Yeah. Is she still doing it though after everything that's been going off? Oh, she is. I'll give her a phone. Well, we'll have to wait for the car to get back. There's no point booking anything until we've got the car sorted. Which hasn't even been looked at yet, so... I said to my boss, I was like, oh, it should be, and all the people that I work for, I was like, it should be fine, like, it shouldn't be any longer than a week, like, don't worry about it. And then I phoned them up and I was like, how's it going? They're like, they haven't even looked at it yet. And I was like, you've almost had it 2 days, okay.
My boss, her head gasket went in her car and she had to have a whole new engine installed.
See, ironically, well, this is what I'm hoping at the moment. Because the battery went at the same time, the head gasket killed the battery, which ironically meant that they couldn't turn the car on, which stopped it damaging the engine any more than what it had already done, because it couldn't switch on. So ironically, it killing the battery is actually done us a favour.
We can only hope.
We can only hope. But yeah.
At the minute, it more feels like everybody's standing at the back of the Titanic to stop it from going down by the front.
Yeah. No, at this point, it feels like the Titanic's already underneath the water, and they're trying to pull it up by sheer force of will.
It sounds
like
somebody with some Gorilla Glue. Gorilla tape.
Oh, flex tape.
Flex tape.
I freaking love flex tape. Flex tape. I hope Mr. No, to be fair, we've gone to that garage since I was a kid, so we know them. It's one of the reasons that I asked them to basically tow me all the way from the motorway to this specific garage, and the guy was like, "I really shouldn't have done this because your breakdown cover only covers me taking you to the nearest garage, not your chosen garage. So you might need to have a look at like improving that." And I was like, thank you for taking pity on me and taking me where I need to go. Because I had to get my mum to come pick me up with Zach. Because fortunately enough, she had him. So I was like, so I wasn't sat there desperately trying to keep a 2-year-old occupied at the side of the road on the M1. Because my God, I dread to think what would have happened. Like, I'd have been so stressed out. So at least he wasn't anywhere near it. But yeah. I was like, thank you for taking pity on me. Because yeah, my mum was like, if you needed picking up from anywhere other than where our local garage is, I don't know what you would have done. I was like, oh God. Why do I get Facebook shorts of the sort, what do I shop for my 12 kids? My brain instantly goes, why do you have 12 kids? Yeah, like, keep them closed. Get Netflix. Create a hobby.
Bloody hell, 12 kids. Bloody hell, she must be like a bloody log flume.
Come here. Do you have to? I mean, like, I guess for some people that's just basically all they want from life. They just want.
The last one must have fallen out. Do you hear about that woman she was like, I've had 18 kids and I want another 4? I was like, love, no, you don't. Aww. Look at my happy little, look at my happy Honda. One football team and a manager. Literally, maybe that's what it is. Maybe she sat there, she was going, do you know what? I'm tired of Forest constantly losing, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create my own freaking football team. I'm going to pop them all out. Or she sat there and she's like, do you know what? If I produce enough children, one of them will have some success in their life.
That's like the Irish used to do it, except with the Irish way, it used to be if I have enough children, maybe one of them will live.
Yeah, it's the Victorian way. If I have 28 children, the chances are at least 4 of them will live to be 5.
To be fair, with most Irish families, if they have enough children, maybe one of them will become a priest.
Yeah. Drain Punch. Drain Punch. Freaking love Drain Punch. Look at that. That bad boy go. Ah. Did you just pimp slap me in the face with a tongue? Somebody hasn't heard of COVID restrictions. I'll punch you in your tongue, good sir. Punch you in the anch. Or maybe she wants one in every kind of like camp. So she wants a football child, a rugby child, a swimming child. I'm running out of sports. Cricket, a gamer, a politician. She wants one child in everything. I'm just as confused. If you have 12 kids, how do you have time to do anything but chores? Gymnast, yeah, the gymnast child. Actor. Twitch streamer at this point. Is that it? Yeah, I cannot even begin to imagine how much cooking, cleaning, laundry, etc. you have to do with 12 kids. You kick back. There was actually a really fascinating episode of Super Nanny, because I get occasional. I think it's obviously the Facebook algorithm has figured out I have kids. So they're constantly like, here's some videos on super nannies, learn how to discipline your kids, so you know you don't end up having to put stuff on, so you end up having to put stupid bloody Facebook posts and Facebook mummy groups on. I'm gonna teach you how to do it yourself. And this woman had 6 kids, and the two eldest were both girls, and they basically just had to raise the rest of the children. She would come in and she'd be like, one of the younger children would just like be attention seeking because obviously he hasn't seen his mum all day, and she'd be with him for a grand total of about 3 minutes, and she's like, I can't cope with this. She would dump the child with one of the elder girls, and she'd just go into the living room and just be like, that's it, I can't cope with this now. And it was up to the eldest 2 kids to maintain the house. They did all the cooking, they did all the cleaning, they looked after all the younger children, they had to get lunches ready for their younger siblings, while still having to be a child themselves, so they still had to go and get their homework done. And it was so upsetting to see, because these 2 girls just looked broken. And I was like, it's not your children's job to look after the other children that you've chosen to have. Like, you chose to have these kids, raise them. I was like, I understand, you know, teach them some responsibilities by getting them to do chores and stuff, but that was ridiculous. There's chores and there's literally the job of a parent. Mum loved that back in the day. Yeah, see, what my mum did is she would get me to do chores, but the chores would never be good enough for her. So she'd be like, I need you to do the pots. So I'd do the pots, and she'd be like, oh yeah, but you haven't done them in the way that I want them to do. Or we'd dust, and we wouldn't put things back in the way that they should have been put back. So we were so she would come back in and then re-tidy up. But if we didn't tidy up in the first place, she wouldn't be happy. I never quite understood how that worked. If you have more than 3 kids, you literally, yeah, there's no point. There is absolutely no point in you even attempting to go out and work if you've got more than 3 kids. So if I'm going to use me as an example. So Zach's childcare is, let's round up to 49 for the sake of arguments, £49 a day. And the nursery that we send him to, they do a discount where if you have siblings, the siblings is 10% off, which is £4.90. So that's £4.90. So that's £44.10 a day for the second child. So if you had that, let's just go with 3 kids for the sake of argument. So it's £88.20 for 2 of your kids, and then add on the original 49. So every time you wanted to send your 3 children to nursery for 1 day, it's £137.20. And ours actually isn't that bad. There are a lot of nurseries out there that charge more than ours do. So if you do that for 5 days, that's £686 a week, or £2,744 a month to put 3 kids into nursery up until the point that you get the 33 hours, and until they start school, because obviously they don't pay for school. So yeah, Alex is 100% correct. If you have anything more than 1, maybe 2 kids, you have to be a stay-at-home parent. There's just not worth it. Like, that is more than what me... Yeah, that's the other thing as well, is that you have to strategically plan when you have your kids. You can't have 2 or 3 of them all in one go. Unless you wanted to be a stay-at-home parent. But yeah, you would have to literally go, right, so take me for example. Zach's what, 2.5? So I would need to be getting caught now, because by the time I go through everything, he would be 3, and I would get the 33 hours, and then once I go back to work a year after having new baby 2, I'd have to wait another 2 years and then do the same thing again. So my 6-year-old would have a baby brother or sister. It's crazy. I don't blame you after all that maths. Do you know what? I haven't caught any of my own Pokemon. Probably. I'll probably be on for a bit longer. Christmas Pikachus! Look at them! Ah, there's a lot of Christmas Pikachus! Look at them all! They're so cute! They're so cute! How are we doing? I don't want that. Hey! Swalot! Okay, I want to get Rufus to at least level 60. Because then there should just be Sub-Zero that's not. So I kind of feel like that might be a good place. Boop, boop. But yeah, it's absolutely... Childcare is just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. The other thing that annoys me, you've started me off on a rant now, this is it. You've got to shut up and deal with it now. Is the fact that if you have your child to... So how it usually works is you pay in advance for the days that you've booked your child in. So taking today for... So take August, for example. I would pay for every 2 days that Zach is in nursery. However, if one of the days falls on a bank holiday, you still have to pay for that, even though they don't turn up because the nursery's closed. You still have to pay for them to be in for that day, even though they're not going in.
Capitalism.
Same as when they're ill. Then they wonder why people send their children into nursery when they're ill, and it's like, well, they can't afford to take the day off work, for starters. Then they've got the fact that they've paid for a day of nursery that they're not going to get back. It's not going to be knocked off their next bill. So they've paid for a day that they're not using. They can't get the childcare to then replace or look after them. So they're going to have to lose either annual leave or they're going to have to find something to do. So you might as well send them in and get as much work done as you can. And I'm like, you're not encouraging parents to make good decisions about whether they send their child into nursery or not. You really ain't. You're forcing them to make very silly decisions and send their kids in when they're ill, which then affects everyone else, who then send them in because of the same reasons. Sorry, that's my... I'm sorry. I feel very passionately about this. No, not confuse Ray! Gosh darn it. Why did you do that? Rufus is already confused. Rufus is always confused. Really? Come on, Rufus. Oh, and now you're gonna go put to sleep, for goodness sake. Rufus, please. Please, Rufus. It's just a freaking Zubat. I swear, I swear, I swear. Thank you. Thank Christ. I'm spinning around on my chair, can you tell? Whew. I'm a sleepy potato. There we go. Boop. Bow, bow, bow. So something that I want to try again, now that everybody's kind of lost interest in it a little bit, I'm hoping, and I've had a quick play around with settings, etc. I want to try playing Cult of the Lamb again because I haven't finished it. But this is obviously something that I'm going to have to do either when I finish this or when I finished Bioshock. I just kind of want to have a look at it. I just want to take a look. I just want to take a look. I just want to talk to him. Just want to talk to him. Yeah, because I was going through my YouTube. Because as everybody knows, my YouTube at the moment is just kind of VOD storage. But it's an absolute mess, unfortunately. Because, unfortunately, as you go to export videos from Twitch, they don't necessarily go in the order that you put them on. So, like, take for instance, I tend to forget, and I know that's very bad of me. So I'll do 5 at a time. But because some of the videos are shorter, some of the videos are longer, some of the videos are cut into different sections, some of them don't get sent through to YouTube in the order that I asked them to be exported in. And also, they process in at different times. So obviously your shorter videos take less time to process. So as you go through, if I've done, say, like 10 all in one row, it might go like 4, 5, 1, 6, 7, 8, 10, 2, things like that. Which can be more than a little annoying. So what I've done is I've put my videos, rather than having to delete them all and trying all again, particularly because a lot of them have gone now, because it's been too long, what I've ended up having to do is create playlists. So I've grouped together all of the streams of certain games. I've put them all together in a playlist, and I've made sure that the playlist is in order. So if you ever decide to go onto my YouTube channel, which is the same as my Twitch name, make sure you go on to the playlists if you want to see a particular video or a particular series, not on my video up list, because it's just a mess. So I've been spending an awful lot of time the past couple of days editing the videos, cutting out a lot of the cutting out some of the intro lengths, because some of them are like 5 minutes before they get into the game, cutting out the ending, because sometimes, sorry, that was a bit of bottle of pop. Because no, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Because what was I saying? Oh yeah, because sometimes you can hear other streamers in the background as I've raided somebody and it's not quite cut off yet. So I've just kind of tried to do my best to trim all of that out. And some videos have required me splitting them into multiple parts because I change my game halfway through a stream. So it's been fun. I've got about more than halfway through. I think there's a couple of series that I need to finish off, and then the worst one is going to be Pokemon, because I have so many Pokemon videos. I've got like 41 in my list so far, and I know I haven't finished yet. So I'm like, oh my gosh. That is a lot of videos. It's a lot of them. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing the past couple of days. I'm just trying to get my YouTube sorted. And then from now on, what my hope is going to be is that I do a better job at uploading my videos once I have finished them. And if I do end up... Press, my page is already being spammed with your channel. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is literally what I've been doing. Is just uploading a whole bunch, because that's the other. That's what I mean. So like, you'll get nothing from me for like a month, and then I'm like, oh gosh, yeah, I have an entire month's worth of videos to upload. So it's like, so my hope is that I'm going to be better, and when I finish my stream, I will publish them, because I need to remember to do that, and then I will upload them to my YouTube, because then it should just be a little bit more, it shouldn't be as bad as what it has been. Shouldn't be as bad as it has been, I hope. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of work on that for the past couple of days. It's just been having the time to sit down and make a decision about what I'm going to do with it. It's kind of the biggest thing.
OnlyFans. We need money.
Told you, I'd have to pay people to look at me. That's why it's up to you.
I don't think I've noticed the gym so much.
You don't need to. Just sell a feet pick or two. It'll be fine. Pick them toes. So yeah, sorry about that, Todwin. I promise I'm nearly at the end of it. Yeah, my end of my tether was about right, but...
Oh, it's Chad.
No, I've just been saying that I've been working on my YouTube channel.
Well, sweet.
Putting all of the videos into like playlists and some of the issues that I've had uploading from, well, exporting from Twitch to YouTube. So yeah, he's just saying my page is already spammed with the amount of stuff that I'm posting. Because I didn't do it for like the entirety of October.
Right.
Oh, only fans with a spud filter and feet, exactly. I'll see if I can get like a sexy potato. Oh my god, should I see? Oh my god, should I see if I can find a sexy potato filter? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to. Let me see what we've got. No, it's not really a sexy. There's a glittery one. Oh my god. I can be a blonde potato. Oh my god, I could be a potato president. My fellow Americans, it is time to go golfing. The election was robbed from us. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to put that as a channel point redemption, aren't I? Make me be a freaking make me be a potato president for... I could be super potato. Let's go back. Let's go back to normal. Okay, that's about it for the potato filters. I'm not gonna bother with that actually. Yeah. Drip beam. How far off are you? Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Because you're practically at the next level. Rest, please. Oh, that's very hot. Let me see, that's cool for a second. How far Kirby's off? Kind of want to get Kirby to level 64. Should be more than enough. Look at that. Boom. Sorry. Okay, Sub-Zero's up to 58. I kind of want to finish Kirby off to 64. I can't have my god Pokemon be weaker than some of my other Pokemon. It's just rude. Not really that super effective. Let's be honest. Ow. E4, E4, E4. Oh, Elite Four. Right, okay. Right, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I was like, E4, 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 what are you on about? I was thinking of the channel. For some reason. I'm gonna get Kirby 6 to level 64. And we'll go from there. It's like, why are you so keen on me watching E4? What's going on E4 at the moment? Look at Tomorrow's Horrid Holliot. Look at Drifblim. It's almost 10 levels higher, and I don't add him out that long. They really are quite cute. Come on, we're nearly there. Nice. Oh, come on! Come on! You're so freaking close. Okay, I think another two. Two should do it. The two should do it. Let's go! I got a mate, he played ROM hack a few months ago, Pokemon Red Fire Rocket version, where he played as Team Rocket member. Ah, cool! I do feel like they should make an official version where you play as Team Rocket, because I think that would be really cool. Like, if we can have people play Sith warriors, we can have somebody play Team Rocket. Nope. Good, thank you. Asserting its pressure. Noise. Oh, come on. Right, frickin' Zubat. Golbat. Sorry. I saw the blue things and that was her focus on. Those were the 8 of those. We had actual bad guys. Now. Is it? Oh. Yeah, I miss Team Rocket. Team Rocket were hilarious. Yay! Whoop whoop. Oh, Power Gem. What's that? Hey! Thank you. Why didn't I get a notification sound? And that makes me sad. I'll have to have a look at that. Pictures of Dan's feet. You can have a free picture if you want. Ooh, what would be a good one to get rid of? Oh gosh, I don't know what to get rid of. Maybe Ancient Power. Yeah. Yeah, because you can only have that 4 times, so yeah, that might be a good one. Yeah. Oh, you heard a sound. Okay, well at least you heard a sound. Was it, which one was it? Was it Wallace and Gromit saying I like to move it, move it? Thank you for subscribing though, that's really kind of you. Right. That's not the sound I had on. Never mind. Right. Let us... Let's go speak to the guy again. Heal up. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, no. Right. To the boxes. So. Wompadump needs to replace you. And Pingu needs to replace you. Okay. Let's have a look at the order. So let's put Wompadump first. Pingu. Kirby sucks. Agnes. Rufus, Sub-Zero. Okay, right. Let's go up. There should just be straight outside. Yes. Ooh, this is very spooky music. Oh, I found a full heal. That would be a good one. I need that. I suppose it won't necessarily hurt to fight some of these guys. That's nice.
Hello there.
Hello there. Wamperdon wasn't the best person to have. Well, to be fair, the level's that different. It doesn't really matter. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Might as well keep him. Ouch. Hey, you weren't supposed to stay alive. Rude. Nice. We need it. Thank you for the muns. Okay. I suppose at this point it's not really going to hurt.
Oh look, we have been raided. More subjects. Did you know I have cake?
Hey! Thank you for the raid! Look at the explosions! Shush raid! How's it going? Hi Autist's Life, and also hi Hector! How is your Thursday treating you? Sorry, I'm munching. We are doing the absolutely terrifying thing. Great, thank you. Good, I'm glad to hear it. We are doing the absolutely freaking terrifying thing at the moment of getting ready to take on the Elite Four. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Yes, my day's been fine, thank you. Hey. You can't tell me that it's super effective against me and then not actually allow it to... Thank you for the follow! Another emote explosion!
Thanks for
Oh, thank you for the other follow! Oh my god, you cannot tell me that this is super effective against these type of Pokemon and then not allow me to use it! Oh, come on, Wamperdon. Right. Aquatail, come on. Whip it. Whip it. Whip it real good. Okay. There you go. There's your Peter Griffin laugh. Let's try this again, please. Oh. That's amazing, Peter Griffin. Yes. There are 3 things that I have been told that I am pretty decent at. One is the Peter Griffin laugh, which I've just done. One is the clown car honk, which if somebody wants to do it, by all means go ahead. And then the third one is Ralph Wiggum. Ralph Wiggum I don't actually have a channel point redemption for, but it's on my list to do it, which is I'm in danger. But I will do the clown car if someone puts it up. Redeemed Gentleman Duck. Okay, right. Let me find it. Let me find it. I've just saved it, so it should be.
I'm in danger.
Yay! So I don't have it as a thing, but I do have it as a sound alert instead. So there we go. In 5 minutes, which should be 9:22 p.m. my time, please remind me to take off the duck. The gentleman duck. The thing is though, like, it defies the laws of ducks. So I can be a very stretchy duck. Oh, Hector's put a clown car, so also it's a good one to have when you are a duck. Right, I'm gonna switch out you to Agnes. Remind what? To remove the duck. I do genuinely have too much fun with this film. Shadow Ball. The puck duck. Puck that duck. Yay. Oh, Gengar. So it might be better to switch. Maybe for you. Do you know what? The Fireball song followed me when I was on holiday once. Literally every time I went past any sort of radio, it was just going Fireball. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. I was like, oh my god, can you stop with the Fireball, please? Boom. Literally every time I went somewhere, you like the duck. I'm glad you like the duck. Even though technically it defies the laws of anything duck related. Well, I could tell you, mate, that I foresee an ass whooping in your future. It's such, oh my god, it's such a British radio song. Everywhere I went, all I heard was Fireball. It got to the point though where it was like, I'm no longer liking this song because of how often I'm hearing it. And then it went on to the ladies thing. I am indeed a bit quackers. At some point I can see me having that as a sub-point goal. Where I don't talk for 5 minutes. I literally just quack. Be like, ah. Did you actually heal my Pokemon? I completely missed that. Yes, you did. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Okay. Oh, this is actually a cave with Pokemon in it. Fair. Fair enough. I completely forgot. Run away! Oh my god, this is all I'm gonna get now, isn't it? Medicham, you're being a bit needy now. Just stop. I don't want to fight you. Just leave. It's okay. Don't take it personally. Don't be that guy. Girl. Ugh. All that and I went the wrong way. Went the wrong way. The wrong way. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I went the wrong way. I'm a stupid. Oh, so stupid. Yas. Let me climb down the rock, please. Rock, please. Okay, don't jump down there. Oh yeah, hang on. This is very rude of me. I keep forgetting about this. Boop. Ah, let go! More guys! Yay! I love Fall Guys. I've never played it, but no, not the Fall Guys. It went very well. Just a short stream today because I'm lazy. Ha! Nice. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I love Lego Years 1 to 4. It goes back up there. One day I'll get a good clip. Do you know what? Chadwin is really good at getting really good clips. He got one yesterday. There was two that were really, really hilarious. So the first one was so they're both in BioShock. So the first one was me approaching something and then a body T-posing that just floated past me on the water. That was hilarious. That was a good one. And then the second one was it was another bit in BioShock a little bit later on where they filled the room with like frozen mist so you couldn't see anything, and I was like, oh my god, this is really spooky, I don't like it. I turned around and there was somebody stood right next to me, like here, right next to me. I jumped out of my goddamn gourd. Scared the crap out of me. Did not appreciate it at all. Literally, yeah, that was literally my face as well. It was literally stood behind me and I nearly screamed. I did. I killed it first though, and then I literally just sat to one side with my head in my hands like freaking terrifying. But no, they were good clips. Try it quick. That's better. Did you not? Did you not stick it in the clips section? I thought you'd had. I just realised you've not told me again. The 5 minutes is up. There we go. Nice. Do it. Oh my god. Ooh. No, I have one of you. I'm not bothered. I have one of you. The duck is superior in all ways. It is a very good filter. It is a very, very good filter. You missed the chicken one earlier. Wait a minute. Did he just judge my fashion sense? Sorry. Yes. Apart from eating, prefer to eat. Exactly. Yes. Can you do two at once? I see the strat. There we go. I see the strat. Come on then, you. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, bad choice, mate. Bad choice. Sorry. Do you know what would be the most hilarious thing? And this is why I don't make video games. Is if they did, you had the gyms and obviously they made them a lot harder, things like that, and then they beefed up the Elite Four, and they were like, you guys, you need to see it, like these are the ones, these are the bad guys, like these are the worst thing you'll ever fight, and they're the easiest ones ever. All their Pokemon are level 1s, but it's an unwritten rule that as soon as you get to that point, you have to warn everyone else who plays it how difficult the Elite Four are. And you're like, you know what, you're gonna struggle, mate. You're just gonna really struggle. This is gonna be the hardest battle that you will ever have to do in your life. And you're like, oh my god. You sat there, you're overly prepared. You're like, I can do this. I feel like I can do it. It's fine. I've got this. And then you go and do it and they're all level 1. And you're like, what? But it's an unwritten rule that you have to tell everybody else. Yeah, face 6 Pidgeys with tackle and gust. Or no, not even that. 2, like, 6 Magikarps that only know Splash. That's it. That's the entire thing. And just everybody's like, the frig is this? But there's like a little note that comes on at the end that says, you've finished and completed the game, well done. You now need to convince everyone else that the Elite Four is the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life, because somebody else gets to suffer as much as you did when you opened it up and realised that they were dead easy Pokemon. Okay, I see. Ah. Is that just me? This is why I'm not allowed to make video games. I'm just the ultimate frickin' troll. Oh no. Because the thing is, you know that people would do it. You know I would. If I got trolled into thinking that the Elite Four were the hardest Pokemon that I would ever have to play, and then I got there and they were all level 1 Magikarps with just the ability to splash after I've spent hours and hours, I would troll the hell out of every single other person. Suffer my pain. Feel like putting it to Nintendo. New game idea. Get a cease and desist letter through the post the next day. Please never contact us again. No, nah, that's fair. Because I feel like this as well is being a bit mean and setting you up for failure. Because it's like, oh yeah, ordinarily... Next day, new address, new company, yeah. Ow. Yeah, because all of this, they're like, oh look, level 48. You got this. Turned out you did not in fact have this. Yum yum. Noise. Right, Roo. Let's put Kirby Socks at the start for a bit. I might have to leave in a minute. And then come back. I'm just wondering, if I fly somewhere else to go make sure that I have enough revives and stuff, would I be able to fly back, or would I have to go through all the water thing again? I really don't want to do that. Nice. Hippowdon. Keep. Oh dear lord. Sandstream. Wait till you get through the cave. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back out the cave in a minute anyway, because I need to heal up. Oh. That was an owie. Breath flash coming. Never never give up. Never surrender. Oh, that was better. That one was better. Nice. I already have one of you. I also have a shiny version of you as well, so go away, please. Thank you all. Okay. I think... Did you ever play Sword or Shield? No, I didn't. To be fair, my current experience in relation to Pokemon game was literally Pokemon Yellow and then this. So there have been more than a few generations that I've just completely missed. Machamp. Flash cannon. Nice. I love that. I've met. Oh dear. It's a bit hard. I did feel a bit bad for him then. Look at my Machamp! Oh, my Machamp's dead. Oh, I've only got one Pokemon. Well, that's me away now. Poor guy. Awkward. Awkward. Oh yeah, I can use water, can't I? Yeah. Oh dear, bless him. Whee! Wait. But I'm so confused. Ugh. Was I not supposed to go this way? Have I gone the wrong way? I might have gone the wrong way. I don't want. Oh, it's here, look. I did go the wrong way. I did go the wrong way. Okay, yeah, we get it. Pressure. Under pressure. Wee. I can see the past. What? Do you mean you read a book? What does that friggin' mean? I'm not gonna ask. Don't ask questions that you don't actually want the answer to. I can see the future. You lost. I'll keep it. Don't mess what ain't broken. No, that was so cute they are. Feel bad. There's just so much in your past. So much ass whooping. Quite right there. Whoop that ass. Watch yourself. Whoop that ass. Show me what you're working with. Yes. Here we go. Whee. Go back. Just go away. Nobody wants you. Just go. Just go away, Golbat. Nobody wants you. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Oh, no, 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 no. I did it silly. I'm making an already strong Pokemon grow even stronger. This is true. Yeah, I'll need your help with this. Dragon Tamer. Ooh. Oh, look at it. It looks like a little Velociraptor. Look at his little legs. His little hands.
It was at this moment that
He knew.
he fucked up.
Like so. I do feel a little bit overpowered when I jump. Oh my God, it's just the one he was like, nope, nope, I'm out. You know what? That one's on me. I'll see you later. You have a nice day. Please don't hurt me. Yes, please. Look at my incredibly strong dragon tap Pokemon. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he is very dead. Right, good day, sir. Good day, kind sir. Oh, wait, why am I wasting time on... Ugh. He dead. Oh, he's so dead. He is incredibly dead. Well, yours is about to be aglow with the aura of death. Oh, he's so dead. He incredibly dead. Rude. Hello. We'll keep. What the friggin' it? What the friggin' it? Effective, that's what that is. Oh my god, this is the first time really an actual Pokemon has got hit on me for a while. I'm not even angry, I'm impressed. Catch a Pokemon. Keep. Ooh, none of these are very effective. Oh. I did not know that. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh no. Please don't hit me with water when I'm a water type. Get in your place. Know your place. Know your place. Damn, Wompadom, you need to stop. Wompadom seriously needs to stop. I understand it now. I bet you do. Right. Oh my god, stop. Just stop, please. Just stop, please. Just please. 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 What time is it? Yes, I had actually better leave it there for today. And we shall take on... Let me save. Yeah. And we shall take on the beast. That is the... Oh. I've already done that. We'll take on the beast. That is the Elite Four tomorrow. Oh, wait, actually, no, I'm not streaming tomorrow because it's the funeral. So we'll finish it over the weekend. Okay, I promise. I promise. Right. So let's go find someone to raid. Who shall we raid? Who is online? Who we can raid? Let's go and raid. It's Dan's Nan's funeral. You might remember a month ago we mentioned the fact that she passed away. So it's only just the funeral now. Well, tomorrow. Oh, he's just gone offline, for goodness sake. I was about to raid them, now they've left. Yeah, I was going to say, it was a while ago. Let's go and raid Sparkles. Sparkles Wolf. They're currently playing Call of Duty. Where's my other one? There it is.
There it is. Oh, come on. Sparkles. There he is. Let's go raid them. Let's go give them a heckin' raid. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're hoping so as well. But yeah, so I don't think I'll be able to. So I won't be streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming over the weekend now. So have a good rest of your day. Have a good tomorrow, and I'll see you all Saturday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.